This is already a mess of a video. Like, I was in my class. Oh, shoot. I didn't even need to be in my bathroom. I've just kind of, like, done this to switch up the venue, but whatever. I've got my moisturiser in my eye, and it really stings, so that's fun. I'm in the house. What? Start again. Say hi to the vlog. Cafe. This is a mess of the video. Okay. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I forgot the question. Look at me being so official. Love this for me. Oh my god, what? The latest I've been... I put way too much of this on. Just film it. Oh my god. Oh, that happened. Wait. Hold on. A little bit professional queen. I was like, this is going to be such a dope ass video. It's very messy. Hopefully it turns out great, because it doesn't feel great at the minute. Welcome to the vlog. I decided that I was going to do a Q&A whilst doing my night routine. So I just got home, as you just skillfully saw. Question 1. How are you liking Brazil? I love Brazil. I'm having the best time. When I was on the plane, we kind of convinced ourselves that we were going home. I didn't really get into it in the travel video, but as soon as I met everyone, it was great. I had the best month. And if you want to like see what I've been up to, check out the other vlogs, because I did film. But yeah, it's been great to have been meeting loads of other intercambistas, and I've made so many friends, and it's been so great and such a good experience already. Like, I can just tell like the next 10 months are going to be like mad and insane. So many exciting things happening. So yeah, I love Brazil. It's great. Question 2. Do you like singing Brazilian songs? I mean, I don't really know. The answer is yes, I do. Oh, how'd you get in there? That one. Okay. I need to put PJs in there, because this is not my pyjama cupboard. Yeah, so while I'm picking out my PJs, they're right here. We're just going to take a long time doing it. The question is, how is everything? Everything is great. I'm having the best time. I haven't really had like a day off, in a sense, like a weekend where you just chill around the house. Like, this month has been like very, you gotta do crap, you know, and it's great, and I don't regret any of it, but I'm very tired all the time. Yeah, we're a tired queen. We love a tired queen. It's great. I did Google how many days it took before you died of exhaustion, and I kind of freaked myself out, because Google does that to you sometimes, so I love that for me. But everything's great. I'm having the best time. People are so nice. Love my family. Love my friends. That's stupid. Well, that's way too low. In my bathroom now, there are dogs and planes flying everywhere and cars, but it's great. We love it. The next question is, how much does it cost? That's such a good question, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot. It cost me about £2,100, somewhere around that, to get me here. It's gonna cost about another £3,000 to £3,500 whilst I'm here to do the trips. But it's for your benefit as well, because the trips are awesome. Around, how much is that? About £5,000. But the Rotary helping me out is really nice of them. So yeah, they helped me out with £500. But unfortunately, Mummy did have to pay the rest, and it is a lot. But yeah, the main things: the visa, the flights, the insurance, the emergency fund, all of that crap. Those are the little bits and bobs. Hold on, let's take a pause. I don't know if I did that right, but whatever. It is expensive, especially like you've got to keep up with like pocket money and allowance. Obviously you don't have to, the Rotary do give you an allowance. I get about £60 every month from the Rotary. I think most exchange students get around that. I am lucky enough to get money from my parents. Some people don't, and that's totally cool. They live really well off it, so it's fine. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Like a scholarship, so that you don't have to pay for school, but you know, other stuff you have to pay for. I mean, even though I say that it's a good experience, the expensive bit does obviously make a lot, you know, you've got to think about that, because you have to pay it. Yummy. Oh. coffee machine star. Switching this one. Okay, so question number 6. Took a guess, I don't really know. How is the coffee? So freaking good. I actually keep getting like constant heart palpitations now instead of just the off chance of getting one when I have too much. So that's fun. Another trip to the A&E, anybody, for drinking too much coffee? Because believe it or not, that's happened before. The question that was asked was, what are you going to take away from our country? I'm going to take so much away from the country. It's just been such an experience. I'm so excited to like experience more, and I just feel like going from a first world country to a third world country is so different, and I didn't really realise how lucky I was. Like even people who are in council houses and on benefits, they have it so much better than so many people here. Really eye-opening is such like an experience, and I'm so glad that I've been able to experience, because it's changed my life for real. So like changed my outlook on life completely. It's insane. So it may or may not be a couple of days later. I may or may not have to be uploading this video that I'm filming right now and still haven't edited in a couple of hours. It's fine. I still haven't edited the one that's supposed to be going up tomorrow at all. On Saturday, sorry. We're excited for that. So the next question is, how is homesickness and like stuff like that? I've got to be honest, I haven't had like any breakdowns about homesickness yet. I've been not totally fine. Like there's some things that I'll just kind of get a bit teary over and stuff, and like I want to talk to my like mummy about and my sisters and that, and won't be able to. And it's weird not seeing all my friends. Like it's the basic kind of, you know, homesickness. I don't want to miss England because it's cold and rainy. But yeah, homesickness isn't really that big of an issue at the minute for me. I don't think anyway. Like it's fine. No, I haven't had any proper crying fits or anything where I'm like, I really want to go home. Like I haven't felt like I want to go home since I got out of the airport. It might change. I put way too much of this on. There's too many exciting things happening to be able to, and like I'm busy all the time. So there's so much going on, like I don't really get a chance to be like, wow, I miss England, you know, like at the minute, like, it's all great, all gravy.